Hello and welcome to TimeWaver Pro Essential Training. This course will introduce you to all the basic functions of the software and provide you with information on how to use the TimeWaver system. Separate courses are then available for the individual modules. Further training in terms of content and application will take place in our academy. We start by getting an overview. The TimeWaver Pro window is essentially divided into three parts. On the left, you see the menu bar with the various functions and the modules installed on your system. On the right side, the menu appears, which you select on the left side. The client menu is active here. The menus in the administration area all have similar structure. At the top, you have the bar with the function buttons and a search window. On the left side, the lists to be managed are displayed in a folder structure. On the right side, you will find the data of the element that is marked on the left side. You can see this here with the clients, the databases, and the sets. At the bottom is the status bar. On the left, you see the installed program version as well as the date of the last executed backup. On the right, the status of the TimeWaver hardware is displayed. If both displays are green, both the noise sources and the light quantum resonator function correctly. If one of or both indicators are red, please check that the hardware is properly connected and turned on. If necessary, disconnect the USB connectors from the computer and reconnect them. If there is still a malfunction, please contact support. If the hardware does not work properly when the program is started, the software is blocked and this window appears. As soon as the hardware works correctly again, the usual program window opens. The system load is displayed next to the hardware status display. This function belongs to the optimization mode and is explained there. On the far right of the status bar, you can select the program language. Click on the country symbol to display the available languages. After a few seconds, the software changes language. This allows you to quickly and easily switch to the respective language of the client. At the bottom of the menu bar, you will find buttons for the basic settings, for backups, and for exiting. Click on the options to open a window with several tabs in which you can make the basic settings. Most settings refer to certain functions or modules and are described later at the appropriate place. We will only cover the following options here. If you have a computer with a low screen resolution, you can create additional space by enabling the Hide toolbar descriptions, which makes the bar with the program buttons smaller. You can also adjust the font size and style to make it easier to read. In most cases, however, it is recommended to use the system font. A program restart is required to implement font changes. If you use the TimeWaver system in your practice, you should bear in mind that the computer is located with the patients and can therefore be viewed by them. You should therefore consider to what extent you are protecting your patient's data from unauthorized access. Without data protection, all clients are displayed in plain text. If you activate the option Hide Names of Inactive Clients, all letters except for the first two are hidden for all clients except the currently active one. You also have the additional option to Hide Client Images. It is best to make a habit of backing up your TimeWaver data regularly right from the start. The backup function is available in the Options window. First, specify the storage location. You select it as usual in the Explorer window. Only an external hard disk is really secure. Then decide whether you want to perform the backup manually or automatically. In the latter case, you can choose between daily, weekly, and monthly backups. Most users whose system run continuously select the weekly option and set the time to a value which is at night. This way, the automatic backup does not interfere with the usual process. If you perform the backup manually, you can also start the backup directly from the menu bar. This gives you quick access to this function. Regardless of the type of backup you set, you can create a backup at any time by clicking on this button. As you can see, the time of the last backup is updated at the bottom of the status bar. We will address all other options when we come to the respective function.